Okay, should start. And I guess hello stream. Sorted. I think that should be right. Okie dokie. Just adjust that. So yeah, gonna be doing a bit of shiny hunting. I know it's been a while since I've seen everyone, but welcome. Hope you're all very well. And I guess we'll be beginning. Oh, let's get on with it. Very nice to meet you. Welcome to all of Pokemon. Let's speed it up a bit. No, I'm funny, I know this game well enough at this point. I press the button. Oh. I'm a boy. My name? Morty. My name is indeed Morty. Let's get on with it. His name? What do we call the rival? Hmm. Here's the question. What should we call our rival? I have to do this public. Boom. Alright, so there we go. That should work. Okay. So that's public. What do I call the rival? The rival shall be called I'm gonna call him Ronald. Why not? Ronald, welcome. That is my friend's name. Okay. There you are. Beautiful. Hey, that's my computer. Get away from it, man. Okay. Let me just get out of here. Yeah, I know not to walk in the tall grass. I've been taught before, my guy. But sometimes we gotta do. Oh, that's right. Gotta go Ronald's almost there, right? Yeah, sweet. Good. Yes, I know, my guy. I know. Can I change that? Oh, yeah, I can pop that chat out. Hello, everyone. I can finally see you. Sorry, I forgot to pop my chat out, so I couldn't see it. Hope you're all doing well. No, it's been a while, but thank you for joining me. I am on with the tedious task now of starting the shiny hunt for a Chimchar. That's it's the goal. I'm gonna try do one in platinum. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's been having a fun time and you're starting to enjoy the start of summer as well. Actually going on holiday soon, so I'm gonna be enjoying it quite a bit. Boom, let's go. Alright. Where do we have to stop? Too slow. Oh. Oh, I've messed up, haven't I? I messed up. I should have saved before now. Okay. Bugger. Oh well. Not too bad. Oh, I forgot to start the timer off. Probably do that. I need to save just before I come up here. I do love Pokemon. They're amazing. Yeah, just figured I'd crack on. Have this nice little fun. I've not played Platinum in ages, so it's just a good excuse to play it, to be honest with you. I also need to change the text because this is going to take forever. Oh, I can save. Sweet. Or can I not? Gotta remember. Can I save at this point? Save state? Maybe? Maybe that's the way of doing it. Who knows? Alright, so we're getting the ball. No. Want a Chimchar. Give us the Chimchar. No, it's not showing it. So let's just start again. I have to go through the entire start again, I think. Yeah, just because I messed up and didn't save. Yes, I know. No info needed. This Chimchar's the best. Hello, Taz. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day. And I think you need to go, Twig, for saying that, actually. You need to go. I don't like that. Alright. I'm a boy. Gotta do this again. I am M-O-R-T-Y. Yeah, it's the worst one, Twig, and you know it is. It's called Ronald. Let's be honest, he's the only one that's not bipedal. That means he's kind of terrible. Chimchar is by far the best Sinnoh starter. There's no even competition there. Especially once you get him to an Infernape. He's bloody beautiful. Is my encounter thing not updated? 1 minute, I've got to check it. No, it hasn't. Why? Give me a minute. I've closed it. That's why. Give me a minute. I'll resolve that. I'll get that sorted. Nah. Piplup isn't better. No, Justin, you're wrong. Turtwig is worst. We can't be saying stuff like that in here. Right. Okay. I haven't streamed in ages, so I apologize for it being such a mess. There we go. That's what we're happy with. Sweet. Alright, so we can leave. Ooh. Wait, can we not save at this point in the game? I swear I should be able to save at this point. Can you save at this point? Oh no, I just gotta think. I'm gonna have to use save states if not, but that'll be fine. Roll config. Yes, actually shift. Right, we have to use save states then. Oh, you can save after, right? Yep. Oh, I'm not gonna waste my time then. We'll use some save states. I already did that. I just have to change a hotkey quickly. That's all. I'll be fine. Is the one for save states? Jesus Christ, there should be a hotkey for this, right? Am I being dumb? I might be being dumb. Save states, there we go. Load from slot 0 tab. Okay. It's saved to save 1, so that's my fault. Doo-doo. I bet it's something stupid like that. That's tap, that's control. Okay. Config. Reload ROM. With the equal sign. Boom. Alright, sorted this out. Now when we tab it, boom. That should give us our encounter. Sweet. So DCSB can be edited down to 1. Okay, now we can actually start the shiny hunting. I agree with Taz wholly. Like, Twig, you don't deserve an opinion if Turtwig's your favourite. Let's be realistic here. You don't deserve one. Like, can never be the favourite Pokemon. Ever. Let's battle them. Boom. Oh, it's back. No, time is still going. Sweet. Now shiny. Okay, let's go. Finally figured it out, so we can finally get hunting. Boom. If Star had glasses on in there, I think the Squirtle squad was revolutionary to the world, really. You know what I mean? Yeah, at least we can get through them nice and quickly now. I do feel like the Gen 4 lot are like the best starters though that we've ever had. Like, I don't know if anyone else does agree with that. But like, as much as I love the old Charmander and what have you, I do really think they were the best we ever had. Gen 4 just, they all seem like pretty decent to use, you know what I mean? It's just a shame that Turtwig's been brought in at, you know, against such competition, so it makes it trash. Yeah, and it's pretty sad if you have to name yourself after one, I'd say, you know what I mean? Like, imagine being called Twig. You know what I mean? Having a profile picture's fine, but actually being called Twig and not making that into a channel, that's a big yikes. I couldn't imagine someone actually doing that. Couldn't imagine. As you can see as well, because it's summer, I may be a bit red at the moment due to being ginger, which is fabulous, obviously. This is going to take forever just to get the starter, isn't it? Because it's the full odds in this one as well, the 9,000 odds. Oh, nearly did something disgusting then. Nearly did something disgusting. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll give you that, Twig. As a 14-year-old, Cat's Hour is much different from it. Hey, Leo, how you doing? I hope you've had a nice day, man. Thank you for tuning in and joining us. Really appreciate it. Just on with a bit of shiny hunting, something that I've not done for ages, and I'm sure I will get bored of it very quickly, but we shall see. I'm gonna at least hammer it out to get this starter, and once we got this starter, that's gonna be like the worst bit over with. We'll see how over odds we go. I think streaming it would be quite interesting as well, you know. It's like when you just sat there on your own, it can get a bit boring. So I figured, you know, stream it a bit, have a bit of company while you're doing it. Why not? Makes sense to me. And then went, oh no, no! I swear to God, if I get lucky and this is a shiny, I'm gonna be livid. I'm gonna be absolutely livid if I get like really lucky. My 10th encounter ends up being a bloody Turtwig. Oh, come on then! Thank God! Thank God! Yeah, they did it again. Got to be careful. Yeah, so I figured I'd just crack on, get on with it. You know what I mean? Probably will make this like the next video. I do have another one sort of in the well, not in the pipeline. It's done. I'm a bit unsure whether to post it. To be fair. Like... It's true. How could they do? A little twiggy cabbage boy. To be fair, like I actually really like. I think Gen 4 is probably like the one I remember playing the most. Like, I think the most time I had spent in a game is definitely going to be Gold. However, Gen 4 is the one I most vividly remember playing. I think it's the one. I think the reason is it's the one I played until I took a break from Pokemon. I've just got it on emulator, love, so it's just sped up that way. Just Desmume. In the hotkey settings, there's like a fast forward thing. You can do toggle fast forward, and basically it puts it between like 30 FPS and 4 times on the normal one. If you get the HD version, so I've got the one with the HD textures and that. So if you get that one, it'll be like unlimited frames, so whatever your computer can run, basically. First Pokemon game was Pokemon Battle. I've never to this day actually played that game, believe it or not. I've not never played. I played Black 2, but I've never played the original Gen 5 games. I'd definitely say I think though, like as much as I did love, I was about to say as much as I did love Gen 4, wouldn't be my favorite. But then I was going to say like Heart Gold, Soul Silver were probably my favorite. They probably still are my favorite games to play. To be fair, as much as I like barely touch them because they don't do that well on YouTube, I really enjoyed them, which is like a rare take. I think a lot of people don't like playing Gen 2. But to me, that Gen 2 is amazing. And I think the remakes did that much quality of life where they're so much better to play than the originals. I really do believe that. I think Ruby is like a really solid one that a lot of people did start on. I remember getting Ruby, and then after that, you know, obviously Emerald came out, and I feel it's kind of eclipsed by it, wasn't it? You know what I mean? However, I have noticed when you look at the sales for everything, like Ruby and Platinum, like the games that people remember being the best, have really low sales. Like really low sales. Why is that not updating? Okay. I think I need that at the foreground. I think that's why it's been updating on the timer. There we go. Yeah, personally to me, I think Heart Gold, Soul Silver like my favorite games to play. I do enjoy Megas and stuff like that, but Heart Gold, Soul Silver just hit a bit different, you know what I mean? Right, Thomas, how you doing, man? Hope you've been having a good day, and I hope you're getting ready for your summer. As you can see, I'm quite red at the moment, so I'm definitely in there and ready. Even though we've had like 2 days of actual sun in England. I really had much more than that. I'm gonna have to have a minute here. My water bottle is just outside. I'm gonna have to go grab it after this one. Boom. Right, back in a moment. Oh, jeez. Staying hydrated, most important thing you can ever do. Oh, it was storming last night where you are, Leo. Where are you? Are you in England like me, or are you a bit further afield? Like we had a like crazy thing this afternoon where so I'm in the northwest of England, and we had this thing where it was just out of nowhere. We had 5 minutes of absolute downpour. Yeah, England. It does make sense if it's been storming. To be fair, however, I think the last week has been quite nice. It has been quite hot. Like I managed to get a bit of garden work done at my dad's house and stuff like that. I don't really tend to do it at my house. I'm a bit lazy. Hello, Sock. How you doing? But no, we've not had any storms or anything, so you must be in a slightly different area to us. However, the British weather is just all over the place. Let's be honest, summer for us now is probably over because we've had a week or two where it's been somewhat sunny. Probably just going to decide to rain from here on out. Let's be realistic. I'm doing quite well in myself as well, Thomas. Been a bit lazy on the whole YouTube front, which has got me down a bit. You know what I mean? I really shouldn't have. I feel bad, to be honest. I do have a video. I just don't think. I kind of don't want to release it. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I'll get it right. I'll get it out again. And Sock, yes, this is for a shiny only run. I've not done one since my original one 6 months ago. I figured why not? I wanted an excuse to play Platinum. There's not really many Nuzlocke you can do in it nowadays. You know, I mean, most of the Nuzlocke in Platinum have been done. If we're realistic, like most of them have been done. So I figured I just did a shiny only run on it. It's like one of my favorite games to play. So why not? Not had a good experience on it in a good while. I think my last video on it was like 8 months ago. I think I played it once since then, like just in my off time, and never ended up making a video from it. So yeah, I decided just do this. It's quite nice. Oh yeah, English weather being all over the place is just a thing. Like I don't know what it is. It just can't make its mind up. I'd say like it was sunny as anything today, and then it just became like torrential rain out of nowhere. Literally just nowhere. There were just 5 minutes of a downpour, then it's sunny again. It's mental. It gets higher than 45 Celsius where you are, Tessie. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Like, I'm not being funny. Like, it's hit, I think it hit 17 degrees like a couple weeks back here, and I was bloody blistering. I'm ginger, so obviously not designed to do it. Yeah. So I'm assuming 45 Celsius. I think, what's that, 20? That's 20, isn't it? 25? Around there? Remember later? Ah, the slow text will disappear once we actually get the starter. Apparently you can't save in that before you get it, so it's fine. I'm going to assume it's a Taikai. I apologize if I absolutely butchered your name there, mate. Favorite Pokemon type? I actually can't make a decision. So I'm a really big fan of both fire and electric types. I think they're the top two types. I just can't decide which ones they are. Like, genuinely. Cannot decide. I think both are really strong types. I think both are a bit underlooked as well. You know, there's not many of each. But now we've got like so many Pokemon. There are quite a few, but I feel like they get underlooked quite a bit. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot less fire types than there should be, and the same with electric. The only other one I think that's been butchered other than them two, I'm gonna say, is ice. Like, ice has been done dirty because not a great typing to begin with, so it should have given them a lot. Thank you very much, Shahjan. I appreciate you coming out at all. I genuinely appreciate any of you. You know, I appreciate all of you coming out. Just spend time with me, resetting a game and going through it. What do I think about the ghost? So I like the ghost type. I do think it's pretty cool. My main thing is like, I don't agree, and I get it was the first game, but I don't agree with like ghost and dragon type literally being given one Pokemon line. You know what I mean? Like, there's such cool typings that you can do so much with them. I don't know why they gave them just one. It's kind of ridiculous, really. But I am a big fan of the typing. I think it's pretty cool. I am actually working on a Ghost Nuzlocke. I'm about halfway through one currently. That's going to be on BDSP, but I don't know when that'll come out because in 2 weeks I actually disappear for 3 weeks to America. So I'm like kind of trying to get a load of videos out before then, but we'll see how it happens. What is your problem, Thomas? Yes, my name is Morty. The one I chose to go with. It's not the most discoverable one on YouTube, so maybe was a bit of an idea. Oh, they did a Turtwig then. That was almost sacrilege. Jesus. Can't have that be. Yeah, Ice definitely needs a buff. Like, you know what I mean? We had Fairy introduced, and it's so powerful. I feel like they could have just given some more balance to Ice by making it maybe super effective against Fairy or something like that. I think that could have worked out really well, to be fair. Like, really, really well. But unfortunately, they didn't. And I say, the issue with Ice, like, is they're all so frail. Like, I feel that's the main issue. I feel if you had more Ice Pokemon that would bulk it and hit a decent bit, that they would be a much better typing. You know, I think the Pokemon, they just don't get given great stats. And to even that out, you've got to give it a bit more to do, because like the most powerful types are super effective against it. The only counter it really is for Dragon. And let's be honest, the moment Fairy came out, like, that essentially disappeared. You know what I mean? It was worthless as a counter, because the Fairy's such a strong counter. It's got so many strong Pokemon, and it's actually resists the Dragon, whereas Ice just is not very effective against it, isn't it? Right, so I am really excited for Gen 9. like genuinely. Just cause I think we're overdue an evolution or two. It's possible we get 2 of them. And like that's been something I really wanted in Gen 8 and it was was missing. So I'm really hoping we get that in Gen 9. And for one, I just since Sword and Shield's been out for so long, obviously I played through them a few times. It's a bit more boring than it used to be. You know what I mean, when it was fresh. So it'd be nice to have another game just to put in the mix. I definitely want to stream like my second playthrough of it because I'm gonna try and get the game early, so obviously I won't be able to do the first one. But I'm thinking with my second playthrough, I'm gonna stream it, and have as much fun as we can on it, messing around. Regarding gimmicks though, I don't know. So I feel like we kind of got good gimmicks. I feel like what they should do, like instead of bringing on any more gimmicks, they should probably just focus on getting the ones we have right. So like I kind of understand why they removed megas from a competitive side of it, but they were the most fun most people have had in these games, so it really makes no sense to me that they got rid of it. So I'd love it if they brought something old back. But I suppose we'll see. They kind of got to have something there, but I'm really hoping instead of a new gimmick that we just do megas again. Megas are cool. People love megas. It made competitive a bit hard, but like in my eyes, you know what I mean? The competitive players are very skilled. They always know how to work around it, and it's not like it gave you a mental advantage because both teams had one. Regarding the stream in Gen 9 on YouTube or Twitch, truth is I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how the streaming on YouTube goes. If I think the streaming on YouTube goes very well, I'm gonna keep doing it. If it's not doing too well and it starts affecting videos and stuff like that, I'm definitely gonna probably switch to Twitch. It's gonna be the main thing. It's whether it'll end up affecting videos or not, because obviously that's an important thing for me. I want my videos to do as well as possible, and if I have to stream to another platform, it's a bit of a shame, but it might be the case. I suppose we won't know until I've given a bit of a trial with this. So I'm going to be trying to do it as much as I can over the next 2 weeks. Probably this run, and then I want to get another run done as well. On stream before I go. So I fly on the 29th. So I want to get them done. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm hoping that YouTube streaming goes quite well and I can just keep it up. However, or until I've actually done it, I don't know. It's going well so far, but this is the first one. Hello, Way Gaming. About to start your Kyogre hunt. Now, that is a cool Pokemon to hunt. Which game are you hunting in? Are you doing Sword or Shield, or are you in the original Ruby Sapphire? Nice little pink whale. Be quite cool. OG Sapphire. Good game. It's a good game to play. Because is that, if I remember right, is that the last? No, these. Never mind. I was about to ask if that was the last gen you can actually get the shiny legendaries, but you can get it in this, can't you? That's a hunt we'll be doing later. Then we'll be doing a hunt for the old shiny Giratina. Yeah, I actually kind of want to do a randomizer. Believe it or not, I think that's really tempting to do in Sapphire Ruby. Because I heard from a little friend of mine that. 1 minute. Wait, do I actually have to be in the battle? Yeah, I think I do. I heard from a friend of mine that Rowan is crazy tough on a randomizer because like his Slaking's got that high stats that it will always go to one of the box legendaries. So like you're gonna be stuck against a Groudon or a Kyogre, and that makes that fight so tough. So I think that would be really interesting, but we'll see. I'd love to do I'd definitely love to do a randomizer at some point. Might do one off stream just to try it out, see how I like it, and then do one on stream. Because I suppose if I don't like it that much, there's no point in carrying on with it. But yeah, for the foreseeable future, I want to try and get this shiny hunt down. I want to at least get 3 Pokemon this week. That's what I'm hoping for. You know, it's Monday. By the time we make it to Sunday, I'd really like quite a few shinies. Gonna try do it at a sort of similar time every day as well. So like this sort of a time, I'm hoping to be live, maybe like 7 my time to like 11, something like that, 4 hours a day. And then I'm out on the Saturday, so I'll probably do like Saturday morning or something. A ground type Kyurem with speed boost, that's ridiculous. Like, that's what I mean. Like, in the randomizers, the fact you can get like legendaries, like as your starter for one, and then in the wild, it's mental because it like changes the whole tide of the game. I think it's a really cool concept. I've actually watched Antler Boy playing a flu. Get the flu. Playing a few. And they do look like good fun. You know, like he was walking me through a battle while he was on one. You know, I thought it was really entertaining, the kind of things he had to think about, because each battle he didn't know what he was going into. So even your normal trainer battles could become something quite deadly. And I really think that's quite cool. Oh, I have noticed though, this takes forever. It's going to take so long to get the starter in this. But yeah. Plus, maybe I will. To be fair, maybe I will do black. You know what I mean? Like, have that as my first playthrough of the games, because I was gonna wait for the remakes, but like looking at Gen 9 coming out, I don't think we're getting them remakes for a few years. So it might be worth me just playing it, because people, you know, some people say that like Black and White are like the best games Pokemon's ever made. Obviously, I've not played them, so I personally don't have that opinion. I have the opinion of Gen 4 having the best game, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Black and White will blow me out the water, and I will change my mind. That'll be my favorite. I don't know. Gen 5 is the first one I really didn't like the like a lot of the mons in that I didn't like that much. I feel like they didn't have too many cool designs. They had a couple cool ones, sure, but like I don't think they're as good as like say what Sword and Shield brought to the table in terms of actual Pokemon. However, Sword and Shield, I will admit, in terms of story and everything else, had nothing, which I hear Black and White have quite a bit. And yeah, so you might have nostalgia for it, but like if it's a good game, it's a good game, and I've heard it quite a bit. I know for a fact it's Twig's favorite game. Like the Gen 5 games are 100% his favorite. So very well has a chance of being true. I would say maybe because I don't have the nostalgia when I go to it, I won't feel the same as everyone else does, but I should at least like them. Currently I believe we are at 60 restarts, is it? So yeah, it's taken us 30 minutes to get this far, so we're in for a long course for sure. About as fast as it was in BDSP, even though we've got speed up. Still not seeing any red yet. I'm hoping we can get this starter, like, I'm hoping I can get it cut sort of in half encounters, you know what I mean? That'd be ideal, because it's the longest one you have to get. So, providing we get this starter early, I think we're pretty solid. But I suppose we'll see. This could be the longest one. And the encounters are going to be for like every Pokemon at the end of the day. I'm not going to go separate into separate Pokemon, so it'll just be every Pokemon. The odds in this are 1 in 8,192, I believe it is. It's before they changed it. So Gen 5 is when they like halved the odds to like the 4,000 ones. So yeah, it's got high odds. It's got like 8,000. Yeah, 8,192, I think it is, if I remember correctly. However, I'm not 100%. I could be incorrect. But this is I've only ever I've only ever done a shiny like hunt in the modern games, so this is quite a different thing for me. Having to do it with these odds, it's going to be very different. It's kind of why I figured I'll pick like one of these games, because it's a bit different from what I have to do. And yeah, it might take a little bit longer than the others, but they're fun games to play at the end of the day as well, so why not? That's the way I look at it. Oh, Speed Boost Torchic's insane. I remember getting that in because it was a gift, wasn't it? When X and Y released. Because I remember coming back at X and Y. Like I'd finished high school, so you know what I mean. It didn't really matter what people thought anymore. You know, you could come back, you could play Pokemon games, and no one looked at you badly, sort of a thing. Once you get past that sort of high school phase, no one really cares. I feel like that's why I took like a big break because everyone in high school, you know, you all kind of look down at it. You had to feel the same, so you look down on it. I don't know if it'd be like that nowadays, but I am 25. You know, showing my age here, obviously. Um, yeah, I am 25, so like sort of like the years from like 13 to 17, you just didn't play Pokemon because it was like embarrassing to, even though it's not. You're just playing a game, you're having fun with it. Um, However, during that time, I did play a lot of Call of Duty, which I don't regret, but it's kind of all you could, you know. It'd be like Call of Duty Borderlands that you had to play. Recommend. Oh, Poplio, don't you have to? Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about giving me 20 of my currency, mate. I'm perfectly fine off. Just you guys coming and hanging out. That's more than enough for me, genuinely. Like, don't go sending any money, especially if you don't have to. Like if you do, I appreciate it. But like, I have a full-time job outside of this. I earn pretty good money. Like, don't feel like you have to at all. That's the last thing I would want from anyone. You know what I mean? The donations to me, you can probably use that money better than me, so you might as well. I'd just say that. Electivire's shiny. I don't know what that is. Is Electivire shiny just like orange or something? Like, it's similar to the Pikachu one where it barely changes. And Oliver, regarding the shiny Ditto hunt, I'll just tell you now, I don't know. I've never shiny hunted in Sword and Shield. The only shiny I have in Sword and Shield is a shiny Xerneas, and that's just because I was hammering through the raid dens and happened to get one. Like we did a Nuzlocke's VGC tournament. Like Andrew hosted it. You know, Andrew Collette from Andrew Collette Show. He hosted it. What? Must be 8 months ago now, something like that. It was a long time ago. And yeah, so I was like just farming all the legendaries, trying to get them because I needed a Nihilego for my team. So that's what I did. That's like the only shiny I've ever obtained in that game, like literally ever. As I say, like I did have like the only like actual shiny hunting I've ever done. Oops, sorry, 1 minute. So the only shiny hunting I've ever actually done, there's a video on my channel, and it's in Aros, and that's the only shiny I've never done like shiny hunting without you know, the speed up. That's what I'm looking for. I've never done shiny hunting without the speed up. I will eventually get round to doing one, but I don't 100% know. Honestly, Sock, I do not know what I'm gonna name it yet. I've not thought that far ahead because it's probably not gonna be in this stream I even get it, so I probably don't have to worry about it too much. Like I say, it's been 35 minutes. I've done 77 encounters. The odds are very high, so no doubt it will take me forever. I've been trying to get Lunala for what are the odds in the Dynamax adventure? Like 1 in 300 if I remember rightly. But obviously you've got 4 chances of getting it, so it kind of helps you out a little bit, doesn't it? But Lunala is definitely a cool one to have. I think out of I keep clicking Turtwig by accident. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think Lunala is definitely like a cool one to have. Much better than Solgaleo as well, where Solgaleo is just like a weird red. Weird red is grim. Sock. I'll tell you what, Sock, if you're in here when we do it, I will absolutely give it the name Sock, why not? And then we can make the nickname theme maybe, I don't know, clothing or stuff like that. I'm sure we could make it fit a nicknaming theme quite nicely. Don't see any downside to that personally. Oh, I need more water. I needed to hit that Piplup. It was giving me evils. I want to have 100 with a shiny charm. Like, how long do you reckon that'll take you then, Poplio? Because, like, what was it, 20 minutes to get through a Dynamax adventure? Providing you actually get through it. So maybe 30 minutes on average, you know what I mean? If you have a fail rate on it. Maybe something along them lines. Boom. What would that take? Maybe a week or two? Probably 2 weeks, I want to say. Like, if you got, like, the full odds of doing it. Providing you have a decent bit of free time in the afternoon, that is. 'Cause I know at the moment my life is hectic. Like, I'm at work, I get home, obviously I got to spend a bit of time with a girlfriend, otherwise she'll be a bit annoyed with me. I'm already missing our anniversary this year, so she's not the happiest with me at the moment. But yeah, so I suppose it depends on how much, like, spare time you have. Or, like, if you're in school or university, because obviously a lot of exams going on at the moment as well, isn't there? Oh, you only have an eighth of the Pokedex. Damn. Just get on one of them Reddits. Get on one of them Reddits and get people to trade your stuff. Why not? It's something some of us have, unfortunately. We'll have actually been together for 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. Mental to think about. You've never dated before. Right. So I'm missing my anniversary for a good reason. That's all I'll say. So the anniversary is technically her brother's fault. I'm missing it, so I think I'm in the clear with missing it. As I say, we've been together five years at this point. Been a long ride, obviously. Live together, have I own my own house. She lives with me and stuff like that. So me and her live together. Have done for a lot, since the start of our relationship. To be honest, we didn't have. We moved in very quickly. Very unadvised is what I would say. I'm not too busy playing Pokemon. I'm actually out. My brother's getting married. That's actually why I'm going abroad. So that is because he's getting married over in America. So we're doing like a going away thing before he gets married. Regarding saying hi to her, unfortunately, no. She's not comfortable with being on camera. So I've said she can very much stay out of it, sort of a thing, because that's what she wants. Plus, I imagine she actually starts work in like 5 or 6 hours, so I imagine she's asleep right now. However, down the line, I'm hoping she'll get a bit less camera shy, and maybe I'll be able to get her on a couple of streams. Maybe do a few battles in VGC, or like walk. I'd love to like walk her through like a Pokemon Nuzlocke, because she's not really played Pokemon before. But I think that could be like quite an interesting thing, and I think that could make quite a big video. You know what I mean? I coach someone how to Nuzlocke Pokemon. I think that could be quite interesting. But yeah, so hopefully one day we can. Hello, Darkrai. How are you today? Can't stay around. Yeah, you're a bit of a nerd like that, aren't you? You're a bit of a ginger flaker. I'm aware of. Well, I can enjoy what I want, Suck. I gotta tell you that now. I will still have the shiny reaction I would always have, regardless of whether she's asleep or not, because there's a good chance she won't hear me. And if she does, like, I found a shiny. It's good for me. I can actually get away from this starting area. She'll be as ecstatic as I am after she gives me a beating. But yeah. It's the enemy. See, I agree. Crobat could take on a Darkrai anytime. Crobat would annihilate a Darkrai any time of the day. I don't know why you would pick a Pokemon like that to be a mascot. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, just put TV at at the end of your name. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Well, I needed a drink. Apologies, guys. do struggle quite a bit with drinking a lot of water. I drink about 5 liters a day because like I need a lot of water because I sweat so much, to be perfectly honest. Probably because I'm a bit fat. It is what it is. But yeah, no, as I say, I do want to get her on camera eventually. Maybe I'll make like I kind of want to make like a Morty Instagram or something, or maybe I'll do like a photo on Twitter, you know, to get her a bit more comfortable. You know, she's gorgeous last, she's just a bit camera shy, but it is what it is. Damn, Pop. Right, so I will be honest, Poppy. I used to drink a lot of Coca-Cola instead of water, but it has ended up with me having insanely yellow teeth, and to be perfectly honest, my health is not the best. I definitely advise trying to drink a lot more water than half a liter a day. As I say, I never used to drink this stuff, and then now it's kind of all it. Well, other than beer, it's kind of all I drink, if I'm perfectly honest. Water's just like an easy one, you know. Even as an Englishman, I don't drink much tea. I know it's very scary. Thought, you know, an Englishman that doesn't drink tea, what could be wrong with him? But it's the truth. I wouldn't say chug a pint of water. I'd just say gradually drink it through the day, my man. I mean, but water's always good for you. It's always healthy. And it's got no calories in it, so it's very, very good if you're someone who's getting into being healthy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people focus primarily on water to lose a lot of weight when they start the gym and stuff like that. Which obviously it's not helping me at the moment, but it should be at some point. Probably because I eat a bit too much, make up for it in the food department as opposed to the drink department. I mean, fair enough. Like, I'll be honest, like Leo, this is my first ever relationship. I've never been in a relationship before this, so like I was 20 when me and her got together. So like, don't be worried about not having a girlfriend. 100%. Do not be worried about something like that whatsoever. Sometimes you're late to the game. It happens. A relationship doesn't define you, and it doesn't define anything about you. If you meet someone you like and it works out, that's when you should be in a relationship. You know, I know my missus 10 years, I think now. We were really good friends, obviously, before we got together, and then it just ended up kind of had the chemistry, so we got together. And it's quite a funny story actually, because I'm friends with her brother, which isn't ideal. Isn't ideal. But you know, I mean, it's worked out for us. Time pour, time to chug. Go on, Pop Leo. Oliver, regarding coffee, my girlfriend's the same. Like, she's really bad for drinking like coffee. Like, the first thing she does is get up and she buys like these. You can get them. So we've got Asda over here. I don't know what you'll have in your country. Maybe Walmart. Same company. So we've got Asda over here, and she buys like these liter jugs of. It's just like iced coffee or something. It just chugs it. It's mental. I don't know how you can have that much caffeine and still get to sleep. You know what I mean? That is properly sock. Right. Okay. I should be telling you this then. What did I have for dinner? First off, I'm northern. I don't call it dinner. I call it tea. However, I do understand what you mean. I had burritos. I had a burrito for my dinner. Got to treat myself tonight. I was craving burritos, so that's what we ended up getting. Chicken had some spicy coleslaw in it, some guacamole, some cheese and sour cream. You know, it's pretty good. The mission to try and convince her not to risk time in a busy schedule to get coffee. Oh, have I picked Turtwig by accident again? No, please I haven't. I'm gonna be so sad if I end up accidentally clicking it on the one. Oh, burritos are good. However, the original plan was we wanted like chicken thighs and rice, but unfortunately it had gone out of date, so we couldn't have it. I was a bit upset, but They're quite like chicken, and it's like flavored chicken as well, which would have been lovely. However, since it was out of date, it was like, well, I'll get myself a takeaway. So yeah, we got some burritos, which is always nice. Can't go wrong with a burrito, really, can you? Yeah, and the girlfriend's a mental one though. Like the amount of caffeine she drinks, to how much she sleeps, just doesn't seem humanly possible. I have a bit of caffeine, I'm awake for the rest of the night. She will have it before bed. She's bloody nutso, like genuinely bloody nutso. I really don't get what goes through her head. I'm gonna be honest. Oh no, let's get the message. Let me just check it about the wedding. There we go. It's not about the wedding. Jesus, Leo, at 15. I mean, I can't really talk. I was drinking like a few liters of Coca-Cola a day at that point, which definitely probably worse for you than coffee. But still, that's a lot of coffee to be drinking in one day, man. It's a lot. I'm not sure I could drink that much in one day. I also don't like, I'm gonna say it now, I don't really like the taste of coffee that much. It's not terrible, but like, I don't know why you would pick coffee over tea, you know what I mean? Like, tea's quite a nice easy one. Coffee's got a much harsher taste to it. And like, a lot of people, when they when you drink coffee, obviously they got a lot more caffeine, and then caffeine just stops having much of effects. They drink so much coffee. It's just mental. Not that great for you, honestly. Exactly. Leaf juice is better than bean juice. And pop there, you might as well make some decent time. You know what I mean? I'm willing for the pair of us to be shiny hunting together. You and go and get the Lunala if you can. That's all I'll say. I wish you the best. Hopefully you manage to get it before I do, because no doubt I will be here for a few hours. Guessing we'll be at about 8 or 10 hours when I eventually get it, to be perfectly honest. Providing I've not got a broken ROM that just doesn't give me shinies, that is. You don't need juice, man. Hello, Johnny. How are you doing? From Holland. Well, greetings from England is what I'll say. Why Chimchar? Purely because Chimchar is my favorite ever starter. Like literally, Chimchar is my favorite starter. It's only like the only one even close to it in my eyes is Cyndaquil, because Typhlosion is really cool. But Typhlosion's been butchered in the later generations, you know, just with the look of him. He looks a bit derpy now, so one of them. So yeah, that's why I'm picking Chimchar. I don't mind Piplup, you know. I don't actually mind Piplup and Empoleon. I just prefer Chimchar, Infernape personally. I will be honest, like Leo, back in high school, I was really bad for stuff like that. So like me and my mates would just be up playing all night. So you got to school and you would have no sleep. So like I was really bad for falling asleep in school. I'm not gonna lie. However, I didn't get very good grades. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was very much a C student. You know what I mean? Middle of the road. That's all I'd get. I'd get passing grades. I've since gone to higher education, which obviously I'm a bit better at, but I was working at the same time to try and get it done. I mean, Typhlosion is awesome. I really hate what they did to him. You know what I mean? Like him having his flames on constantly. I don't get why you wouldn't have that. I don't get why you would remove that. It just seems ridiculous. Regarding Totodile, like I'm not entirely sure. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about Totodile. I'll be honest, I know you're saying you're obsessed with it, Sock, but like, I genuinely don't know if I like it or not. I can't say for definite. Justin, you're hunting Shiny Dalga on Brilliant Dark. Is the Alga not Shiny locked on that game? No? I thought the Legendary Shiny locked in recent generations. However, it's a remake, wasn't it? So I can see why they wouldn't, because none of the Gen 4 ones were. The difference is, like, with you not playing with speed up, I think you are very, very likely to not miss it, because you've got, like, the sparkles, you know what I mean, which take a bit of time. So unless you're like really not paying any attention, I don't think you'll skip past it. It'll be fine, Justin. Well, I'm very glad that you are getting some. I'm very glad you are getting some decent grades, Leo. Like, obviously, try your hardest to get the best grades you can. And then you can, providing you get like the best grades in like high school, you can kind of pick where you go from there. So like, I personally wasn't someone that enjoyed school, so I wasn't one that was ever gonna go into like one of these academic fields, to be perfectly honest. Whereas if you're someone that got good grades, you can actually have a choice. So I went into like a labor intensive field, which it's worked out for me very well. I do have a good job. But I'm currently doing my degree now at 25. I won't have it before I'm 28. So I definitely would do like the best you can. And just see how you get on is it at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like you may end up doing really well and want to do a manual job, or you may think I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor, something like that. And if you got the grades to get there, go and do it. Try your hardest and make all the decisions you want. As long as they're your decisions is all I'll say. So I know I made many decisions on the back of other people, and it's definitely a regret of mine. Definitely a regret of mine. However, I will say my parents were also very supportive of me. You know, like the job I took that I've got now, my dad was a bit scared of it because the drive, it's like an hour and a half drive there and an hour and a half back. So it's like, you know, you're traveling that much a day, how are you going to be? But I told him, you know what I mean, it was just worth taking, so that's what I ended up taking. Shiny hunt, don't want to do raids, so I might do some let's go hunting. I mean, it depends which shiny you want more, Poplio, man. It depends what you want more. Like, do you really want the shiny Lunala? If so, do that through. And I know the raids can be a bit boring, but you know what I mean. It's always gonna be repetitive, and you're gonna have to do it eventually if you really want to grab it. So like, I genuinely leave it up to you. So far, my highest grade was 1 minute. 7 in history. That's right. Okay, I was about to ask what is that because I did A, B, and C when I was in school. But about equivalent to a B plus or an A minus. That is pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty insane. You know what I mean? Like if you can keep them sort of grades up, like you're guaranteed that you're gonna be ready for your A levels, and you know you're gonna be doing well. As I say, I got sort of straight C's. I think like my best grade was like a B in something like RE. You know, a pointless bloody in my opinion, a pointless subject. I actually wrote about Batman in my assignment. Not assignment, my exam. So I have no idea how that worked out. I will be honest, John. If I end up getting the Turtwig, I will keep it just because of how long the starter takes. However, I will be insanely sad about the fact it's happened. Because, like, I know I'm going to pick a few Turtwigs over the course of this. Yeah. Oh, to be fair, like, Batman being it was like to do with being an orphan and stuff like that. Was the exam question. So I thought, oh, I'm going to be funny. I'll talk I'll talk about Batman and how it worked out for him and he became such a cool guy. And they must have liked it. Like, I'm assuming I just got a comic book fan grade in it. Cause, no, Victoria. Because, yeah, they gave me a B, which was pretty solid. 100%. Jesus. 100% to 12%. I'm guessing he just went from a lot of studying to not doing any studying. Regarding them encounters, guys, like, I appreciate you giving me such low encounters, but I just don't see it happening, man. I was actually over odds on the starter on my RS one. I can definitely see that happening here. I can 100% see that happening here. It's just a shame it takes so long to actually do them. Oh, 1 minute. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of hiccups and burps. I apologize. Beat up my opponent on it. That's how Batman works. In the name of Jesus, you know what I mean? Last Friday did business GCSE. Because you take it in year 10, haven't got my results back. You do all your GCSEs in year 10, don't you? I'm pretty sure I left after year 10, so you've got to. I like left school right after my last GCSE. I started work literally the day after. I think it was 15, so that is year 10, isn't it? I think? Or am I wrong? I just misremembering my life. That was like 10 years ago now for me, but mental to think how long I've been working. I mean, I love the low chance as well, Popio, because that means we can at least sock, because that means we can at least try and get somewhere in the game today, which would be really interesting. However, I do know if I get a low odds one, I'll just have all the comments. Well, he's lowered his odds, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? There's always people in the comments. Like in the last run, I had a what's it called? I had a HM slave. Loads of people in the comments like, oh, he has his HM slave here. You know, it's not actual shiny only. It's quite funny. Right, so year 11's GCSE. Right, okay. I'm obviously misremembering then. I thought it was year 10. Maybe I'm remembering it like that because I did my no, that was year 9. So I did my maths. I was really good at mathematics. So I did my maths GCSE in year 9, and then I had to do it again in year 10, and then another one in year 11. But because I'd already passed, I kind of just fobbed it off. You know what I mean? I got a C that first one. I was like, well, I don't really have to try because I've already got the qualification, which probably was a stupid mistake on my part. But, you know what I mean? I was young. The last thing I wanted to do was anything to do with school, to be perfectly honest. Like, school just did not interest me whatsoever. So, I think that's why that's happened. So that's probably why I'm misremembering. Yeah, so like the first 2 years of high school, like you say, year 8, you sort of coming to grips with it. You get put in your sets and that, don't you? You know what I mean? You kind of figure out sort of where you are. You do a few tests and what have you, but at least it's not that bad. But like the prep for GCSE is like quite hardcore, if that makes sense. Like the teachers will just be like teaching the same stuff. At least this is how I did the same stuff over and over again, and just it got quite boring, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think that's part of why I hated school. Because there's just so much repetitiveness with it, and like a lot of it I just didn't see a point in. However, looking back now, I can definitely see why grades are important. You know, like I've got mates that are first year doctors and stuff like that, and that's amazing. You know what I mean? They'll be helping people the rest of their lives. You know, and curing people that have no hope and stuff like that. Stuff like that to me, where you're gonna be so selfless is just amazing. Like genuinely, like anyone that goes into something like that, it's so amazing. I, you know, fair play to them. I was very much the same, Sock. I was very much the same. PE, like I was okay at it, but I was a skinny bloke. I've maxed out at 5'10". Like I'm only 5'10" high, so I'm not exactly tall. So I was never really good at physical sport. However, recently I've had to start getting into the gym because I've gained a lot of weight in my adulthood, which is obviously no good. So I've had a few people helping me there. You know what I mean, helping me out at the gym plan and what have you. A few people I know that are really good with that sort of stuff. Oliver, unfortunately, I can't give you any tips on grammar school. I had the option to go to a grammar school, however, I chose not to take it because, at the time, I just wanted to go to like the closest school to me, to be perfectly honest, which was I think it was like 10 minutes down the road by bike. I think that's what it used to take me to get to school, something like that. So yeah, I never went to grammar school, so unfortunately can't give advice. I imagine it's the same as normal school. It's just they maybe try a bit harder, if that makes sense. I could see them do something like that. I don't think it'd be too bad. Like you got your, I don't know if they're mixed now. It used to be like you were in like boys and girls schools respectively when I did it. I'm assuming they might be mixed now though. They might have a mixed grammar school instead of a boys' grammar and a girls' grammar. But I think not having girls around definitely did help the grammar school students to focus, should we say? As you get older, obviously, you know, you've got girls around you paying you a bit of attention. It's quite nice when you're in a mixed school. But you do lose focus because of it, to be perfectly honest with you. Tall boy, right? So it's still the same. It's still the same. It's probably a good thing, like grades wise, and that. You do have these, like you go away. I'm pretty sure, like, on your extra curricular activities. I can't remember what they call the trips. I think you go away with both the boys and girls grammar, so like you still get the girls side of socializing. It just won't be as bad for distraction in school. Oh, it's a shame to hear that, Sock, man. It's a shame to hear that. Hopefully, eventually you can get on top of that and you can get as active as you want to be. You know, some people, you know, it's unfortunate some people are born like that, and as I say, hopefully you'll be able to get around it eventually. But I'm sure it's never a nice experience to go with, like not being able to run that much or feeling like in pain when you're doing needles. Yeah, I probably could, Johnny. To be fair, um, I don't actually know when it loads like the new Chimchar, and you know what I mean. I don't know when it does it, so I don't know if that would work and like still have the chance of a shiny. I don't fully know how it works. I can trial it. Let's see. I might do this stream just like this and then Google it afterwards, just see how close I can be when I do it. It'll save my finger as well. My finger's getting a bit numb. Make up with your ass because the freaking units. I don't have that pleasure. Mine are quite skinny, unfortunately. It might not be a stupid idea, man. Might not be a stupid idea. It might be a good idea. You know what I mean? As you say, if it saves a couple seconds each time, but I just don't know when. Like, because some of them, when you open the bag, it triggers a shiny. Some of them, it's when you click the yes button. So I just have to do my research to find out. So I'm pretty sure in the Emerald one, like, you can't do it in the bag. You have to be outside the bag when you save state. Because I've never done, like, the shiny hunting on this game, I'm not 100% sure how it works. Born flat-footed, so you can't run. You're doing crappy. On the plus side, I will say that, like, I have asthma. So it was like a really good one for getting out of PE and like your cross country and stuff like that. So like there are always upsides to being physically stunted, should we say, in terms of athleticism. It was not 159, unfortunately. I apologise for that, Oliver. That would have made my day as well, but unfortunately, it was not to be done. Ugh. I'm guessing, to be fair, like, well, I'm not guessing. I'm hoping that we get it around 3,000-ish. I mean, still plenty under odds, you know. Would be quite nice, but I feel we've spent enough time at that sort of thing. So, like, I'm hoping to get it by at least that point. 169 may be possible. We are now 162. I think I'm an encounter ahead as well. There's a bit of delay on the stream for actually when I'm speaking. But we'll see. Encounter 666, that would be a cool one, to be fair. Encounter 666 would be cool. Hello, J Dean. How are you doing? I hope I pronounced your name right there, for one. Not very good at pronunciation, not gonna lie. So hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your time. Thanks for making it out. Oliver and Poplio both going for the 169. I mean, that would be really good if it could. Like, I'm kind of hoping you guys are right. Like, that would be like the ideal scenario for me. We could even get like the first gym done today. That would be cool. I'm imagining we're gonna no doubt see Barry have a shiny at some point. Regarding how long the stream will be, I don't know. Maybe another hour is what I'm thinking. It just depends. So like, it's nighttime where I live. So like, it just depends when I get tired. To be perfectly honest with you, because I do have work tomorrow, so I do have to get up at like 5 to go to work and what have you. So we'll see. But I did think about an hour. 166. Nah, unfortunately not, really. Unfortunately not. I thankfully am just ahead enough where I can see it wasn't one. Nah, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. I am not picking the Turtwig encounter at 169. Don't you worry. Boom. Okay. We're at 168 now. 168. Ooh. See how close it gets. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, is it this one? Right, this is it. 169. Have we got it? I'm just going to spam it. We're going to see. Do we have it? 1 minute. I'm assuming it's on screen. Oh, it's not. Well, that was me being an idiot. Brilliant. Nope, unfortunately, it was not 169. I apologize. Justin, 167. Damn. Justin, yeah, someone said 169, so Justin has to get the 169. They have to. He has to get it. Come on. We got to believe in him. We got to believe in him. Not only did I mess up the blindfolded side of it, because it takes that long, I also just didn't get the shiny, which sucks. And then I picked Turtwig. I guarantee one of these Turtwig ones is going to be it, isn't it? It's just going to cause me a lot of issues. I even have a really good thumbnail idea that it just doesn't work if I get Turtwig. I can get any of the other two. But if I get Turtwig, it doesn't work. Oh, boom. Damn. I think I've actually... No, I've got Let's Go Pikachu. Never mind, Poplar. I think I've actually got Let's Go Eevee, but like I can't... I never finished the games. I don't know how people feel in general, but like I personally am not like a big fan of them games. I only got to Koga and I got a bit bored, to be honest. I just stopped playing, so I've never actually finished the games. I've heard there's like a red battle and that, but it's never interested me, I guess. One of them. Go on, Justin. You've got this. You've got this, Justin. We believe in you. We believe in you. You're going to get the shiny. You're going to get the shiny. It's going to sparkle away. You're going to have that Dialga. You're going to be able to rub it in my face. That's what we want, then. Shiny Bullpix. Oh, mate, the issue is, I'll be honest, like, without speed up, like, the shiny on it, I have no interest in that. I'm not gonna lie. I, like, started a BDSP one way back when BDSP released. I did one stream, I think it was, like, 4 hours long. I just gave up. That sucks, Justin. Damn. I'm sad for you. I'm sad for you, man. Hopefully you get it in some decent encounters, though. I don't know if... Are the legendaries slightly heightened in Shiny Chance, or is it just the normal 4,098 in that game? I'm assuming it's just the normal 4,098, to be fair, because it's... them games are essentially a rip of the Diamond and Pearl, aren't they? I don't think they really changed anything, to be perfectly honest. Which sucks. Damn. Let's go. Nope, no shiny. Boom. Hello, Aim on the game. I'm just going to call you Aim to make it easy. Your birthday today. Well, happy birthday. It was my birthday 11 days ago, so we share the same month. That's pretty cool. Hope you've enjoyed your birthday, or if you're like in Australia or something, I hope you're going to have a very good birthday coming up. Hope you got everything you wanted. Exciting times. Also, the perfect month to have a birthday, you know what I mean? You've got it in the same month as Star Wars Day. It's just a nice, perfect month for it. And you get 2 bank holidays unless the Queen ruins it and gives us a jubilee. You know what I mean? So at least you get 2 days off school. Minimum. Yeah, I hope you had a very good birthday. How's it gone? Has it gone quite well? You done anything today, or You just had a chill day for it. Oh, I was actually at work on my birthday, so I didn't do that much. No, Saki needs to use his wish on himself, man. Needs to make himself better with it. Your job sounds about right. That's exactly what I did, man. Exactly what I did. It really gets in the way. I find, it's nice, like, if it falls on a week, like a Friday, you can book the Friday off, have a 3-day weekend off your job. It's pretty cool. So, unfortunate to hear, but it's an aspect of life. After work, well, 4 hours isn't too bad, thankfully. Yeah, I mean, you still had what, probably 10 hours to yourself before you need to go to bed or something like that, depending on how much you sleep. 10, 12 hours to enjoy yourself. To visit your family or have your family visit you, open presents and stuff like that. I got one present. It was actually a nice pair of slippers. That's what I got for my birthday. That was off my father. But yeah, I do hope you've really enjoyed it, man. And hopefully you can enjoy the weekend if you did miss any of it. You know what I mean? You can take your birthday into the weekend. 23rd, 24th days off school. It's only 3 days. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. I don't remember like when you get off school anymore because like I've not been at school for so long. I've been at like college, which works slightly different to school for some reason with the days you've got off. I don't know why, but it does. The thing is like the big summer holiday you get and Easter. I think they're the two that actually line up with proper schools. But I genuinely don't know. To 6, quite hard and mentally, but it's terrible. I mean, it's what happened. Like I remember I started my first job. I think I did 40-hour weeks. I was on like £2.60 an hour. You know what I mean? It was pretty grim, pretty grim. That was straight out of school as well. Like exactly straight out of school. I mean, if you're calling it school, you know what I mean? Is school only 6 hours long? Is school only 6 hours long? No, it's got to be longer than that, isn't it? No, school is surely longer than 6 hours long. I have to work like 10 to 12 hours a day. I'd well go for 6 hours again. Not that I enjoyed school, you know what I mean? So I probably wouldn't turn up, but still, 6 hours a day commitment, that would be wonderful for me. You lucky buggers, you. What's you lucky buggers? 6.5 hours. I'll take that. I just get paid about £20. It might be dollars to be fair. I suppose it depends where you live. I mean, yeah, I think I used to get paid £2.60 an hour when I first started working. I think it worked out like in a day. You'd be doing like 8-hour days. So what's that? £2. Two times. Right. It's nothing. Jesus Christ, you'd be getting. Oh my! I didn't realize how little I was paid. You're getting paid then less than 20 quid. Jesus Christ, I didn't think about that. Live streaming Poppy Playtime on. What's Poppy Playtime? Is that a game or is I've never heard about that. I don't think. Never heard of Poppy Playtime before. 5 1-hour lessons and 2:30. Yeah, 6. Oh yeah, you are 100%. Yeah, no, you're right there. You are right. Jesus Christ. Forgot about it. It's Pokemon spin-off. I should. I mean, I'll have a little look into it. I'll have a little look into some stuff. I'd like I know when I can at some point, I'd like to stream some like kind of non-Pokemon stuff. Definitely definitely something I'd be excited to look into. I just don't see it for now while we're building the channel. Maybe once the channel's got a bit more traction and what have you, we can get away with it. I'm thinking even some Mario Strikers, you know what I mean? That's coming out. I think that'll be quite exciting. Best with headphones and max volume. I remember like you guys might be a bit too young to remember from the sounds of it, but like they released like a Slenderman game like back in 2013, I want to say. And that's like it had massive videos on it at some point. It's one of them, like loads of people just there. Headset, max volume, having to like crawl through the woods, and then you got attacked by the Slender Man if you didn't catch the notes fast enough. Wii Sports, like I feel like I need to be in a much fitter state to be able to do Wii Sports. Not gonna lie, you have to stand up and stuff for it, which is just a pain. So I don't quite know if you'll ever be seeing them. You have a 30-minute morning tutor, 35 minutes deer time, 5 lessons at 30-minute morning tutor. Oh, you mean like form time? Is that what that is? Like we used to have like form time at the start of the day. I'm assuming that's what that is. Oh yeah, listen. The thing is, listening to jump scares, it does get you the first few times, but like once you get used to it, you kind of get used to it. Like you had people speed running them games, and like every time they got caught, it just like they had no effect on them because they played it that much. It was mental to watch. It's funny though. It's funny just seeing like all these people entirely scared, and all these people scared, and you've got like, these guys that have played it that much that it just doesn't even touch them. If I get a slight flinch, that's it, because obviously it's a loud noise in your ears. I do quite like the horror genre as a whole. Like I was a big fan of like horror movies as a kid and stuff like that. I've just not played too. I've not actually played too many horror games. I've more watched them, if that makes sense. But I watched a lot of like the Let's Plays on YouTube back when that was like a massive thing. You know what I mean? So I definitely need to play some more. Like I think the only one like I can even remember playing is like um with the exception of the Slender Man game. Like, the only one I can really remember playing is stuff like Dead Space. You know, back in ages ago. You know, like when's the last Dead Space came out? Like 10 years ago, I want to say, maybe longer. It was a long time ago. Listen to live stream EV trainings. Any move suggestions? That's going to depend on the level of your Snorlax, isn't it? Let's have a little look at Snorlax's moveset. Can't remember what it gets. You could do something like a resto chesto if you're depending on what sort of thing you're doing. I don't know. Are you doing a? You gonna be you sort of training up for competitive? Because I'm not that good at competitive, so probably not making any good suggestions on that one. You know what I mean? If it's like a Nuzlocke and that, you can do like resto chesto strats and stuff like that. I think Snorlax is really good for that with how bulky it is. Plus you can have snore on it. You know, just in case you have to rest again. Pretty interesting. Obviously, you got stuff like headbutt, body slam, all very good moves. HP, attack, defense, special defense. I'm doing. Yeah, they all make sense. To be fair, it's got a massive pool of HP. I don't know if you'd want to do it in defense that much. It's quite defensively weak, isn't it? So I don't know how much you'd want to invest in your defense unless you like move the special defense into the defense. That might be an idea. To be fair, I tend to focus on like 1 or 2. I tend to focus on 2 to be fair when I EV train for my runs because it makes it a lot simpler. Well, thank you very much, Sock. I appreciate it. Appreciate the time you've spent, and you go enjoy your night. Hope you have a good time. What homework have you got then, Leo? I remember getting homework and not doing it, so I applaud you for doing it. See ya, man. See ya. Not even 65, 356. He does have it. Yeah, like Snorlax has an insane amount of HP. Let's be realistic. Like I think what I do, like when I do one like that, when I EV train a Pokemon like that, I would definitely focus more on. Like, obviously, I'd max out the attack. Like that's just the route you got to go with Snorlax. And then I'd probably depend on the game, like because some games are like quite physically. You're against a lot of physical opponents. You got to focus on your defense. Whereas a lot of games can also be a special defensive game. You know what I mean? Like if you're playing through like Emerald, for instance, you want more special defense because of the way the splits are done and the sort of Pokemon you face in the latter end of the game. Whereas if you're playing like Sword and Shield, obviously you want to be a defensive tank. High horsepower is bloody gorgeous for Snorlax. However, it's easily playable. You can easily play around it in like competitive and stuff like that. It's something that I always find fun to do, like in my runs, because like Hop in them games obviously gets high horsepower. You get one flying type, and quite easy to get a Pokemon out to Encore him into. Self quizzing is basically a revision from sheets of paper. All right, yeah, no, I remember them giving them stuff out like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like got like mock exam questions, aren't they? Definitely remember the getting them given out. I say that I just wasn't one for doing homework and school outside of school, should I say? So never end up doing it, unfortunately. 1 minute. Right. Okay, I'm back. Apologies. Running BP for EVI. That makes sense. What? No, can you not? Would you not be better off? Because I'm assuming you're in. Assuming you're in Sword and Shield. Would you not be better off farming a bit of money and just buying them from the Is it Hammerlock? Hammerlock Pokemon Stadium? Is it? I think. I want to say it's Hammerlock. I might be wrong. I found that easy for my EV training in that game personally. Because everyone does it a bit differently. And Leo, you absolutely like taking what I did. 100% isn't something you should do. So like, I treat school as something that didn't matter. I wasn't a fan of school, so I had a lot of issues with it personally. However, I definitely wouldn't be doing that if I was you. I'd be doing like focusing as much on school as you can, doing as best as you can. One thing I will say though, like, don't think it's the end of the world if you do fail anything. Obviously, the hope is you don't end up failing anything, but as long as you've tried your hardest, you know, even if you fail something, you know you've tried your hardest. You know that you can build, and you know what you need to build on if you fail. You know what I mean? You'll know where you're excelling. You'll know where you'll need to pick up. That's the important side of it. However, like this homework, this revision stuff, definitely is good for people to do. As I said, I had mates that did it. You know, I mean, some of them are like doctors and lawyers now. But in their first year to becoming one, should I say? So they've just finished. They've just come out of university. One of them was even on the news, believe it or not. Yeah, so they've just come out of university, and it's definitely something that like you should focus on quite heavily. It just, for me personally, I went into engineering, so I didn't actually need academic skills, so to speak. You need to be good at maths. That's kind of it when it comes to engineering. Like, you need to be really good at maths. The rest of it doesn't really matter that much. You need to understand numbers. You need to understand, but you need to understand physics as well. You need to understand physics, which is quite important for engineering. But like stuff outside of that, because like to me, physics is simple. It's interesting, you know what I mean? It's how the world works. So like that's something I always found really fun. I enjoy thinking how mechanisms work together. So like I just wasn't born for the academic lifestyle. So I kind of fobbed school off because I knew I'd never use it for anything. Whereas I say there, you want to go into business school, so like 100% try your best, get what you can, go into your business law. And then hopefully you can move into one of the high law firms and you can rake in the big money as well. I'm absolutely complaining about school pop, Leo. I hated it. Ugh. You go to an Irish school. That's a bit weird, that, you know what I mean? Because obviously there are a lot of people that speak other languages now, aren't there? You know what I mean? You have a lot of people that, like, for instance, one of my brothers is Polish. Well, not fully Polish, because obviously I'm English. So, but one of my brothers is actually part Polish. And he knows Polish, obviously. So like, it's a bit weird that school wouldn't accept other languages. Yeah, I do find that a touch odd. I have to do math in what? That's it's just numbers. What do you mean you have to do it in Irish? Numbers are numbers, man. Oh. Oh, that just seems like a pain in the ass. No, I couldn't be doing that. I couldn't be doing that. I'd tell my teachers that. Fair enough, you get detention, so you don't have a choice. But I'd just be like, Mom and Dad, get me out of this school. I do not belong here. However, I'm also someone that very much doesn't know other languages. I don't have like any knowledge of any other languages. Yeah, sure, sure them. Yeah, no, I'm sure it is tough, especially like if you're used to speaking and writing in English as well, like for the most part. Because I think a lot of them, I say, like in English, you've got to speak English. So like, if you're used to doing that, like it must make it hard to do, like having to switch between two languages for different classes. It's always bad enough when they tried to teach me French and I refused. Yeah. So Leo, we did have that as well. I just didn't want to do it. To be perfectly honest. So very much didn't learn French. I know. Je m'appelle Richard. What is it? Comment tu t'appelles? That's what is your name, I think, isn't it? Comme si, comme ça, but I can't remember what that means. And we. In the 12, I know the numbers as well. Up to like 20, I think it is. So yeah, that's what I know personally, but not that much of it. German, I know no German. Like Deutsch is all I can think, which I think is like when you say what is it? Die Sprachen ist German? Do you speak German? Something like that. I think because I know we had the choices. What was it? French, German, and Spanish. So I did French and German in my first 2 years because you had to do them. And then when I got to options, it was like, nah, I'm going into engineering, outdoor education. I did third science, so like that's chemistry, I believe. Third science. What else was there? I had one other option, but I can't remember what it was. IT. IT. I did IT. Dishel is how I'd pronounce that properly. I know it is massively incorrect. One of your teachers spoke to someone for yelled at them. See, I don't agree with that. If someone speaks another language, like if fair enough, if you don't want them to do it, kind of just ask nicely. But yelling at someone for it is like a bit silly. You know, I could get it if they were, being very disruptive, continuing with it constantly. But like just for speaking it, it's a bit ridiculous. I think teachers definitely need to calm down a lot of the time. J'écoute. I butchered it to hell then, Poplio. But yeah, like disrupting you. I hate people that say that. People used to like disrupting. A lot of people are there. A lot of people aren't really too focused on learning, especially in your early years. I did have a few people like that. They're like, "Oh, you're ruining my education." It's like, no, come on, grow up a bit. We're in top set because, like, I was in top set to be perfectly honest. We're all intelligent people. You know what I mean? 5 minutes out of a lesson is not going to make a difference. Should right. So I was speaking with Axel about these, and he did teach me how to do the accents on these letters, but I can't remember. Should Dane? I think that's the A is isn't it? So it'd be Shadin is my guess. However, he's Swedish, so maybe his accents are different. Maybe the way he says his accents are different. I don't know. Possibly. That'd be my guess. Funny you say that, Leo. So, like, I remember I actually got kicked out of class once for telling someone to give me my pen back because they stole it off me. Like, just because, like, they was like doing, oh, it's silent time. Everyone's silent. I said, someone give me back my pen. Because they stole it, and I got kicked out of the class for that. Ridiculous. I would say a lot of teachers are a bit too up their own, you know. They have a bit of a. We did not get a shiny, unfortunate, Oliver. Yeah, they have a bit of a complex, should we say? There are definitely amazing teachers out there. Definitely amazing teachers out there. Like my old maths teacher was a wonderful man. Like, genuinely, like, and he was pretty chill. I've picked Turtwig twice in a row there. But like 90% of my teachers I didn't get along with. Now, obviously, I was quite disruptive in class, so I can understand why. But to me, you know, I mean, you kind of just need to chill. You know, I mean, the teachers just need to calm down a bit, understand what's going on. Saves us all an issue, if so, doesn't it? There's always going to be teachers known to being hated by everyone because there's always going to be teachers that are power mad. Like, let's be honest, they're always like, oh, I'm of authority, I'll do this, you know. It's like, well, no. You need to sort of like be quite chill, you know, especially when you're dealing with high school kids, because high school kids are just gonna fight any authority possible. You kind of just need to find the happy medium where you know that you're an authority, but you don't have to. You know, if you tell anyone you're an authority, you basically have lost all respect at that point. You know what I mean? Like the fact you're having to tell us that is kind of pathetic. But you got them teachers that can sort of do both. You know what I mean? They can make you feel like you know, they make you feel like obviously you know they're the authority. It's like you want to be really careful. However, they never like raise the voice or anything with you unless you are completely out of line, which is kind of what you want. Kind of what you want. We had a few cool teachers like that, but the vast majority were just a bit stuck up, unfortunately, which it's a shame, but I suppose it's a fact of life at the end of the day. Us English chemistry and drama teachers. I can honestly say I never had a good drama teacher. However, if you've got that many good teachers, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? If they're amazing and the rest are okay. The Cloister. I've never actually. So with Cloister being an ice type, I've tried to avoid the ice types, like genuinely, because like I don't rate any of them when we've in like the newer gens. Like they're okay in the older gens for like dealing with your dragon counters, but your new ones, not a massive fan of. I'm not gonna lie. I've never actually had time to use Cloister properly. Genuinely outside of Gen 1. That's probably the last time I ever used a Cloister was in Gen 1. Back when I played that in like 99. No worries, Aim. Thank you for coming out. Have a good rest of your birthday, and I'll see you later. Appreciate you coming and joining us. Oh, I need a drink. Give me a moment. Oh, damn. Did not get it. What a shame. We're gonna get it soon. We've got to get it soon, right? 247 encounters. Oh, it's gonna take me, what, 8 hours to get to 4,000? I really hope we get it at that point. Really do. Boom, that Pokemon there. It's the one we want. Let's go. I think I'll end this stream when I get to like, what, 300 maybe? I'm getting a bit tired now. I think if I get to like 300, that's a pretty nice point to stop at the end of the day. Yeah, it seems decent. Plus, it's nearly, you know, it's getting on. It's 10 past 10 where I live now, and I've been up since 5 this morning, so I'm pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully, this little red monkey pops up. That's all. That's all we've got to wish for, eh? Gotta hope the little red monkey is like, yeah, I'm showing myself. I'll show my face. It's the best shiny hunt we can do. Nope, didn't get one there. Oh, really, champ. Alright, apologies, 1 minute. I've just got a message. I'm just gonna have to quickly read this. Oh, I wanna. Okay, it's nothing big. Sweet. I've just picked a turtle while I've been away, haven't I? Do not be the shiny. Swear to God, if you end up being the shiny, I'm gonna be bloody livid. Bloody livid. Oh, thank God. No, no Turtwig, please. I want the Chimchar. I want the king. I want the best. I want the Kong. The king of the Kongs. I want Shiny Kong. Oh, yeah. And then I think I actually might do a stream where I stop up like through the night, to be fair, to do this. Because I think that could be quite fun. I can deal with quite a few people from different time zones as well, then. Cool concept for me. Let's go. Nope. Nope. I think I will do the save state, like was said before. I think I will try and do the save state. Yeah, no worries, Leo. No worries. You get to sleep, man. You make sure you're ready for your exams and as good as you can be in school, mate. So appreciate you coming out. Thanks for stopping so long, and have a good night. Enjoy tomorrow. Is all I can say. Appreciate it. Oh. Oh. Sorry, I thought girlfriend had come in the room for a second. Mess. That's it. I think I'll get 300 calories. Probably call it a day. There. To be honest, I'm getting knackered myself. It's really warm. It's really. I might go. I'm gonna go open my window because of how warm it is. Back in a minute. Here we go. Wonderful. 276. Call it. Right, you're calling 276. We shall see, Oliver. We shall see. I call it like 3,940. That's what I'm going to say. We'll say 41. We'll say 3,941. Would have been cool to get it on something like 151, though, wouldn't it? That could have been really cool to me. No, not the Turtwig. 259. Giraffe is calling 657. Fortunately, we're not going to see that this stream, but it's very much a possibility. I think I'll cut my time down, to be fair. I think I'll do the save state like in the bag. I keep accidentally clicking Turtwig as well, so like, I think I might. If I just do a save state in there, how do I do that? Save state. I'm gonna throw that one in there. The reason I'm doing this. Obviously, do the Chimchar because I've got the encounter now. Oh, Jesus. Dry throat, apologies. Nope, not it. Alright, so now what I can do is I can save this state elsewhere just in case I need it. And then go in the bag. And save a state here. And boom. Hello, Toy Cupcakes. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you for coming out. Boom. Alright, here we go. I'll save us a bit of time. We should be able to get a few more encounters in and get them in a bit more quickly now. And no accidental Turtwig, which is the most important factor. No one likes an accidental Turtwig. No one likes an accidental Turtwig. We'll do the research after. I'm sure it'll work. I'm sure it'll work. Boom. This is with full odds, yes, Toy Cupcakes. So this is before they reduce the odds as well. So it's like 8,942, is it? Or is it 8,192? Something like that. So yeah, this is gonna be full odds. It's gonna be the entire run. Gonna do a shiny one. And I will basically hunt when chat tells me to hunt. So after we get the first one, probably get past the first gym, you know, nice and easy. Actually, maybe I might want a lugs race. So I might try hunting for that. To be fair, so maybe we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. And to be fair, Giraffe, like I hate on Turtwig a lot. It's not a terrible Pokemon, but like I just feel it's so it doesn't hold much of a chance compared to the other two. You know what I mean? What are opinions on shiny Araquanid? 1 minute. Let me find out what it is. Boom. I like that actually. I quite like shiny Araquanid. And the bubble being filled with orange is a bit weird, but like the color scheme of it's pretty cool. I just think they should have made the bubble hollow. You know what I mean? Like keep it the normal bubble. Jesus Christ, I don't want to be doing a few of them. The last thing I want to be doing, isn't it? Yeah, I quite like the shiny Araquanid, to be honest. After googling it. I just wish it didn't have the orange bubble. I wish it was a clear bubble. Oh, the color scheme's really cool. Got some pretty impressive legs on it as well. Yeah. And then I was actually right, so the idea is I want to like stream like 4 hours of this a day minimum. So that's what I'm gonna try doing. I'm basically gonna finish work, have my tea, and then start streaming. I had a late tea today, and I had to set up the final bits of it. So I'm gonna try do it every day of this week. Want to get this video out. You know, I think it'll be quite a cool video. So I want to get it out, finish the run, get it done quite quickly. I think it could be quite cool. Bit of work on like the timing and that of it with the editing and stuff like that, but we'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll figure it out. So yeah, hopefully you guys have a bit of spare time when I'm live and we can hang out and we can do this and just be hunting for shinies the entire time. I think once we got this one, to be fair, it'll go quite quickly. Like I'm not too scared because like obviously this starting one we've got all this opening sequence before you even get to the Pokemon. So like it's gonna be the longest one to get by far. Once we have like the bike and that, we could just run in and out. It'd be pretty cool. I'm just gonna have to change like the encounter button and make sure I click it every time. It's gonna be the only thing I'm gonna have to remember when we're doing the like running around in grass. I just keep checking like the stream view as well, just in case I missed one. You know what I mean? Because like I would be gutted if I missed one. If I miss one, it's gone. I can't just spawn it in or anything. It is gone, and that's gonna be a shame if so. Boom. We got this though. Yeah, but no, I'm quite excited for this. I've never done like a full odds one, and yeah, we do have a full odds is in the 8,000. So my last one was the half odds, if you want to call it that, the 4,000, whatever it was, in the 3D games. So I've never done like a full old one. Do 76. Oh, we're here. We're here. That's correct. We are on it. Is it this one? Unfortunately, it's not. We'll just, you know, I mean, out of respect, we'll take down this piplup. This Piplup's gonna kill us, isn't it? Oh, it's not. Why is this Piplup only growling? Ah, we might. We're gonna. Oh my god. Of course we lose to it. Of course we bloody lose to it. Why wouldn't we? Oh, the terrible Chimchar. Boom. Nope. Unfortunately, you were incorrect again, Oliver. Very unfortunate. Because, like, I'd be over the moon. Even though people would be like, well, you've boosted your odds to get that. You 100% know people would be like that, let's be honest. 100% know people would be like that. But, that's kind of the reason, like, I wanted to stream this run. Because, like, people can see it all live. It's all legit, you know what I mean? It's a big thing to me. Because there's a lot of them on YouTube going around where they're just not real, unfortunately. So I don't know. Hello, Sentinel. So I don't know. I don't know whether I want to do a Nuzlocke with this or just a normal shiny only run. I'm thinking maybe just gonna be a normal shiny only run. Mainly because of the fact, like, with a shiny run, like losing the shinies is gutting. I remember being like really disheartened, and I took a break from my last one because I got a shiny Gulpin and literally lost it like the next battle. Like genuinely the next battle, you know what I mean? Watson, I had no choice but to get rid of it on him. I did take a break from the shiny run for a bit because of it. And I don't want to get like that with this one, if that makes sense. Like I really don't want to be really don't want to take a break from it. I want to sort of just crack on and do it. However, I've not fully made my mind up. So when we actually start playing the game, I'll ask chat, and at the point, we'll see what chat thinks. But yeah, it can be such a demotivating thing, and like I really want an Infernape, I'm not gonna lie, but I know I've got a high chance of losing this. You know, before it, you know, getting past that first gym alone is tough. I know we're gonna have him on Inferno, so we should be able to get past it easy enough. But it's still a tough gym. It's not guaranteed, so maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see. And with so few Pokemon, like keeping to the level caps very hard as well. Like that's the main reason I lost my Gulpin, because my Grovyle over leveled. Which sucked, man. It massively sucked. Grovyle over leveled, so I couldn't use it, and that would have swept the entire gym. Thank you very much, Toy Cupcakes. I appreciate it. Yeah, it does take a while. The patience of shiny hunting is pretty. It is what it is. It gets you a good video at the end of it. You know what I mean? A lot of us care a lot about our videos. So like, as long as we know we're getting a good video, it makes it a bit easier to do. I recommend shiny hunters that like are just normal shiny hunters. You know, people that don't record it, people that don't make content. They're the real ones, to be honest, because like they do it for them, and that's it. Nice, Poplio. Nice. So you got that quite quick, didn't you? Oh, I thought you meant you got the shiny. Never mind. Never mind. You're gonna have to reset for it. It's not that much. It's not that much patience, to be honest. Because I've got speed up as well, Sentinel. So like, it's not as bad as it could be. It's not like Andrew's run that he did. You know what I mean? He did a running sword, no speed up whatsoever. What did it take him? 151 hours. That is mental to me. That is mental to me. 151 hours. I think my last one, like the total time it took me, because I had speed up, I think it took me 30 hours to do the playthrough. I was finding 6 shiny Pokemon. It's not too bad when you got a bit of speed up. It's not too bad when you got a bit of speed up. However, you could always give it a try, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to give it a try, see how you like it. I know when Twig does it, he puts like a movie on in the background just so he can watch that while he's doing it. Some people do up the odds as well. The other thing that I don't like, personally, I don't like upping the odds because I feel like if you're gonna do a shiny video, you do it because of the fact it takes a while. You know what I mean? That's kind of the appeal to it. Um, Whereas a lot of people are shortcutting it, like knocking the odds down to like 1 in 256, and it's like, well, realistically, like that's no effort. I could do that, and I could get a video out in a day. You know what I mean? It would literally take me a day to make a boosted odds shiny video. I just don't feel it is right. You know what I mean? I don't feel it fits shiny hunting. You know what I mean? And like as I say, it's a bit disrespectful to all the actual shiny hunters out there. Full box win. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I feel it's disrespectful to actual shiny hunters. 100%. Unless they're open about it. Like, I don't mind someone doing up to odds. Just be honest about it. That's my main thing. Like, there's a couple people out there, they're making a load of shiny videos right now, but they're not being honest. They've been called out a couple of times, but they don't care, and you kind of should, because lying to your audience, just to me, that's like a big no-no. You know what I mean? Like, your audience gives you your platform. It gives you you know, if you're full time, it gives you your money to live. So you're never gonna be disingenuous with them. I'd probably be ending in about. I'd probably just call it the 3 hours, to be honest, Poplio. Probably just call it there. The 2 hours. Sorry, the 2 hours. Probably about 9 minutes. I'll do. Yeah, instead of doing 300, I'll probably do 9 minutes. Just gonna get a bit tired. It is 10:30 where I am now, and I'm up for work at 5 o'clock. Regarding horrible luck with shinies, if it makes you feel any better, it took me 6,000 encounters for my first shiny in my Oros run. I was at like 6,000 when I did it. Based off how many I was getting a minute and like the time that it took me. So yeah. So a bit over odds there, but I did get a couple under odds, so I can't really moan too much. Funny thing is, like you mentioned the red Gyarados there. I didn't even realize it was a shiny at the time. Like, genuinely, I knew it was a different color, but like it being a shiny didn't click. I think so, so young. I find that quite funny. And then like later in life, like you see people doing like shiny hunting and shiny Pokemon are a thing, and like it clicks. But like as a kid, I did have it on my team constantly, obviously, but I never actually like clicked that shiny Pokemon was something that could exist. I thought this is just like a special Gyarados that you could only get one in the game. You know what I mean? Um, Shiny Pat kill with the critters. Oh, that's a bit sucky, man. It's a bit sucky if you kill a shiny. I'm not gonna lie. It does happen though, and like in this run, I really hope we don't run into like a coughing or anything, because like it'll be a shiny coughing and it'll just explode on us. I won't have a Master Ball. I won't be able to catch it, and it'll be game over. Because I need like it'd be helpful to have like a Steel Pokemon, I guess, to avoid something like that, wouldn't it? I guess. I would guess that's how you would avoid that. Oh, Jesus Christ, thirsty. Oh, there we go. That's true. We won't have to worry about Wobbuffets. So, we're pretty good there. I gotta say, a couple of Pokemon with Explosion. Bit scary. I'm hoping we can get a Luxray with Intimidate, because that's going to make the battles quite easy. But we shall see. We shall see, my guys. I also, you know, I don't know if you guys noticed, like, I edited, like, the, layout to show a bit more of the game. Don't know if you guys like prefer the layout where it shows more of the game or not, personally. I quite like it, but, I'm not the viewer at the end of the day. I, tend to like everything I design, to be honest, and, only 50% of it's actually any decent. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I apologize. If my eyes are getting a bit heavy there. I am getting tired. Oh, I need an energy drink, something realistically for the next one of these. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much, Toy Cupcakes. I do appreciate it. As long as it's like good for the viewing experience, that's like the main thing to me. I'll say, I want to try in as well. I do understand you guys don't have any background music right now. So, like, I'm thinking for the next stream, I might be able to get some background music for you. I just don't know what to put on it because, like, obviously, a lot of the music I put on tends to be posts, and I just listen to music. So yeah, if I did that, what sort of music do you want to listen to? Should I just put like Pokemon music on, like normal Pokemon music, like the Platinum soundtrack or something like that? Is that what you'd like, or like some lo-fi or something like that? What would you guys think if I was to do background music? What would you prefer to hear? I'll make sure I get it sorted for the next stream. Thank you very much, Bone Chilling. German Naruto. I've never watched Naruto, Poplio. Thank you for the shiny look. I will say that. Hopefully, this 311 will be it. We shall see. Unfortunately, I've wasted that shiny look. I apologize. Yeah, like, wait, would the German Naruto? Right, I'll just cast this. German Naruto. Would it not just be the normal Naruto music, just like with German words? You know what I mean? Don't know what it would be. I'd assume that's what it would be, but maybe I'm wrong. Pokemon music would be right. I'll get the Platinum soundtrack up. I think that's what I'll do. Next stream, Platinum soundtrack, and we can put it to like some intense stuff whenever something happens. You know what I mean? Like we're in a battle or something like that. We can pick the music around it. German accent with English lyrics. Oh yeah, right. So the Japanese ones are like that as well. I'll be honest. I watch a lot of anime. I do notice a lot of like the Japanese anime openings use English words, which I find really like kind of odd. I don't know why it's a thing, but I do find it odd to some extent. I've never actually watched Naruto though, believe it or not. I watched like Dragon Ball and stuff like that, but I've never actually watched Naruto. Watched My Hero, Fire Force, you know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Loved that. That was brilliant. Hello, Aesthetic. What's good? I'm very well. How about you? Been quite good. Obviously been away from YouTube for a bit, so it's nice to be back, to be honest. Getting a stream out. I'd say I hope you're very well. I hope you've been having a good time, and hope you've either had a good day or you're about to have a good day, depending on where you live. Obviously, some of the Australian lot are just getting up, but everyone else has done most of their day at this point. Oh, Poplio, you can't be saying that. You can't be talking about how good characters are cool and then you don't watch it. That's just false advertising, Poplio. I haven't watched Death Note. I have read it though. I do know the story of Death Note, and I do really like it. Like it was one of the most fun things I've read. The ending of it was a bit quick, I thought. You know what I mean? Like the thing with L is obviously quite the majority of it, and then you've got like that ending bit where like, oh, it's solved, and they found out he's the one with the Death Note. He's Kira. You know what I mean? You find that out. I thought that was a bit quick, but I did really enjoy it. I think it was very well written. And they actually did like a one shoot special with like a different character. I read that as well, and that's pretty good. Oh, One Punch Man is brilliant. One Punch Man is absolutely brilliant. Like I've both watched and read that. I thought it was that good. I think to be fair, like One Punch Man right now is the best drawn manga out there. 100%. I think it's the best drawn manga out there, like just pure artistic skill. I think I think it is what it is out there. You know what I mean? I don't think anything even close to rivaling it. Yeah, so I'm like that. I've not started Demon Slayer. I've not started Attack on Titan, which people like really tell me are really worth getting into. I've not started either of them personally. Um, but I've heard they're really good. I just to be honest, Attack on Titan, a lot of it's like the fan base. I don't like the fan base. They're like, oh, it's the best thing ever. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, and it's like they were putting people down for liking other stuff. You know, like this is the best thing ever. You can't talk. You know, like this is better. It's like just come on, man, come on, chill. Couple friends watch Shrek 2. Well, Shrek. Let's be honest, right? The fact you've watched it in German, pretty cool. But Shrek 2 is always a good time. Shrek 2 is amazing. It doesn't matter what language you watch it in, it's going to be a brilliant watch. It's going to be a brilliant watch. Oh, right. Anyway, unfortunately, guys, we are at the 2 hours. I'm overheating a bit, to be honest. It's getting quite hot, and I'm quite tired, and I've got work in the morning. So I am going to have to bid you guys farewell. Appreciate you coming out. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Poplio. I'm getting quite tired. I appreciate you guys coming out. I will be live again tomorrow. So, like, if you guys are free, feel free to pop in. Appreciate all the time you spent with me. You know, just hanging out. I know it's not the most entertaining content, so I do really appreciate you guys coming out and just keeping me company. Yeah, it's amazing. And yeah, if you're free, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for your time, and goodbye.